What if the perfect image of a Michael Jordan, basketball legend and billionaire icon, is just a carefully crafted illusion? Behind his $3.5 billion empire lies family scandals, secret business deals, and luxury so extreme it defies belief. Today, you'll uncover the hidden truths that could shatter the myth of the untouchable black goat. Are you ready to see the man behind the legacy? Michael Jordan, a name that echoes far beyond basketball courts around the world. From a determined young athlete in North Carolina to a global icon worth over $3.8 billion in 2025, his story reads like a modern legend. But behind every slam dunk and Air Jordan sneaker lies a life filled with decisions few get to see. What if beneath the fame and fortune, there's a side of Michael Jordan that challenges everything we think we know? Today, we'll pull back the curtain on 8 surprising, little-known truths about his life, family secrets, extravagant luxuries, high-stakes business moves, and personal battles. This isn't just a story about basketball greatness. It's about a man who built a billion-dollar empire while navigating controversies that could threaten his perfect image. Imagine owning a mansion so gigantic, it covers 56,000 square feet. That's like nearly an entire football field indoors. A fortress of luxury with your famous number 23 etched into iron gates, perched in one of the wealthiest enclaves in America, Highland Park, Illinois. This is no ordinary home. It boasts sprawling gardens, an indoor basketball court, a private golf course, and a wine cellar that would make sommeliers jealous. And yet, here's the stunning truth. Michael Jordan's mansion has remained unsold for over 12 years. When it hit the market, it carried a lofty price tag of $29 million. Now that price has plummeted by a staggering 67% to just under $9 million, but still, no buyer steps forward. Why would the world's richest basketball icon allow such a prized property to remain vacant? Real estate experts have theories. Some say the house's sheer extravagance alienates even the ultra-rich. It is, after all, so grand that it intimidates. Others suspect a more strategic move. Jordan converted part of the estate into exclusive luxury timeshares, selling weeks of the mansion for around $1 million each. It's a rare blend of exclusivity and private luxury, accessible to only a select few. But there's a deeper, more provocative question here. Could the mansion's long unsold status reflect an unseen pressure in Jordan's personal empire? A vulnerability beneath the billionaire's polished image? This sprawling homestead tells a story of opulence, but also maybe a subtle crack in the seemingly flawless armor of Michael Jordan's empire. What does it say about the man who's conquered not only basketball courts but the business world too? Does this mansion symbolize a legacy destined to last forever, or a luxury too heavy to hold? Michael Jordan's family life, often kept behind closed doors, has seen its share of intense struggles and public scandals that have threatened to unravel the pristine image of the GOAT. Central to this drama is his eldest son, Marcus Jordan, whose personal choices have shocked fans and brought intense media scrutiny. Marcus didn't just make headlines for his own achievements. He became the center of a family storm with a controversial relationship that drew public attention, dating Larsa Pippen, the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, Michael's close teammate during the Bulls dynasty. This relationship alone sparked rumors and tensions between families, mixing loyalty and heartbreak in a drama few expected. But the challenges didn't stop there. Marcus faced serious legal trouble when he was arrested on charges related to drug possession and a DUI. Such incidents hit hard, not only in the tabloids, but directly on Michael Jordan's carefully built image. The question everyone asked was, how does the greatest basketball legend cope with personal battles in his own home? Despite the fame and fortune, Marcus's struggles reveal a universal story. No family, no matter how rich or famous, is untouched by hardship. For Michael Jordan, it meant balancing the role of a father with the expectations as a public figure, all while trying to protect his legacy and his family's privacy. This chapter of the Jordan story pushes us to ask, when scandals strike so close to home, can even the most untouchable moguls shield their legacy? And what sacrifices must be made behind the grandeur to keep the empire standing? Marcus's story is a stark reminder. Behind the glitz and glamour, the Jordan family fights its own battles, shedding light on the human cost of fame and fortune. Michael Jordan's journey from basketball legend to business mogul is nothing short of extraordinary. In 2025, his net worth stands at an astounding $3.5 billion, making him the wealthiest former athlete in history. But how did he turn millions earned on the court into a sprawling empire that spans multiple industries? The cornerstone remains the Air Jordan brand. Launched in the 1980s with Nike, it revolutionized athlete endorsements and sneaker culture. Today, Jordan Brand pulls in more than $7 billion annually. And Michael personally makes around $330 million a year just from royalties. This partnership has become the gold standard for athlete branding worldwide, with millions of fans still snapping up sneakers decades after Jordan's retirement. But Jordan's empire extends far beyond shoes. In 2010, he bought the Charlotte Hornets NBA team for $175 million. By 2023, he sold his majority stake for $3 billion, making a staggering 17 times return on investment, a rare feat in sports ownership. This move alone solidified his place as a savvy businessman on par with Wall Street legends. His investments don't stop there. Jordan is co-owner of the NASCAR team 23XI Racing, which already claimed the 2024 NASCAR Cup regular season championship with driver Tyler Reddick. Jordan's competitive spirit clearly thrives beyond basketball. He also holds a significant stake in DraftKings, the leading sports betting company, valued around $110 million, and owns about 10% of luxury tequila brand Cincoro, which nears $1 billion valuation. These diverse ventures reflect a keen eye for emerging markets and lifestyle brands. Jordan's signature also appears in the hospitality industry with the Michael Jordan Steakhouse and several restaurant ventures, adding yet another stream of income and prestige. Endorsements remain a powerful pillar. Beyond Nike, partnerships with Gatorade, Be Like Mike campaign, Hanes, and Upper Deck continue to generate millions each year, keeping Jordan's brand omnipresent across sports, fashion, and culture. Despite retiring from the NBA nearly 2 decades ago, Jordan's daily involvement in major decisions and strategic initiatives shows he's not just a figurehead. He remains hands-on with his business ventures, ensuring every move aligns with his legacy and vision. What does this teach us? Success on the court was just the tip of the iceberg. Michael Jordan's real mastery is in building a business empire that continues to grow, innovate, and inspire millions globally. Can any athlete match this level of post-career financial dominance? The answer might surprise you. Michael Jordan's story extends far beyond basketball games and business deals. It's a narrative that has been immortalized through film and media, adding layers to his legend that go beyond athletic achievement. 2 cultural milestones vividly illustrate this: the hit movie Space Jam and the award-winning documentary series The Last Dance. When Space Jam debuted in 1996, it was more than just a family-friendly basketball movie. It became a global symbol of Jordan's unmatched talent and charisma, blending animation, real-life sports, and a fantasy world where Jordan's greatness was celebrated by millions of viewers. The film reached audiences of all ages, turning Michael into a household name, even outside of sports circles, bridging generations and cultures. Fast forward to 2020. The Last Dance was released on Netflix and ESPN. The documentary series peeled back layers of Jordan's career, revealing not just his on-court brilliance, but the intense pressures, rivalries, and personal trials behind his 6 NBA championships. The series was watched by tens of millions worldwide, drawing new respect and admiration for Jordan as a human being, not just an icon. These media events did more than entertain. They sculpted the narrative around Jordan's life and career, shaping how the world remembers him by highlighting his relentless drive, leadership, and complex personality. They also strengthened his global brand, keeping his legacy fresh and relevant in the digital age. But this perfect image also conceals difficult questions. How much of Michael Jordan's persona is the product of careful media storytelling? And beneath this mythos, what truths remain untold? Struggles, sacrifices, and controversies that didn't make the final cut? Jordan's cinematic and media legacy proves one thing with crystal clarity. Legend building isn't just about what happens on the court. It's also about controlling the story that lives forever. Michael Jordan's real estate portfolio is a testimony to his passion for privacy, extravagance, and status, a collection of properties as iconic as his airtight jump shot. His most famous estate, located in Highland Park, Illinois, is a sprawling 56,000 square foot mansion perched on 7.39 manicured acres. This home features a private full regulation basketball court emblazoned with his Air Jordan logo, a putting green, tennis court, commercial gym, movie theater, cigar lounge, and a 14-car garage, essentially a private sports and luxury resort in one. But this mansion's story is as complex as its amenities. Initially listed for $29 million in 2012, it lingered unsold for over a decade, enduring multiple price cuts before finally selling in late 2024 for $9.5 million, about 67% below its original asking price. Following its sale, the property reappeared not as a private home, but as a $120,000 a week Airbnb rental marketed as Champions Point, offering an ultra-exclusive experience with a mandatory 7-night minimum stay and hefty deposits. The property's transformation from a static estate to a luxury rental reflects shifting trends in ultra-luxury real estate. Individual buyers are rare, so these spaces become exclusive income-producing assets. Aside from Highland Park, Jordan owns a palatial mansion in Jupiter, Florida, located in the exclusive Bears Club community, valued at $12.4 million. This 28,000 square foot property boasts 11 bedrooms, a gym, a cigar-friendly media room, and direct access to a Jack Nicklaus-designed golf course, catering perfectly to Jordan's lifestyle. Jordan also owns a lakefront mansion in Cornelius, North Carolina. Purchased around 2013, this refined residence in the ultra-exclusive Trust condos commands panoramic views over Lake Norman, highlighting his preference for privacy, wrapped in elegance and comfort. Each property in his portfolio is more than real estate. They are trophies, physical statements of his success and his appreciation for luxury's rarest comforts. But these properties also illustrate an evolving reality. Even the most opulent homes can face challenges in today's market. Jordan's Chicago estate's long unsold status and expensive turn into a luxury rental suggest that the modern billionaire's playground must be flexible, a true empire adapting to the times. Michael Jordan's passion for luxury doesn't stop at real estate. It extends to a collection of cars and watches that elevate his status to another level of exclusivity. His car collection alone is estimated to be worth over $15 million, including some of the rarest and fastest vehicles in the world. Among his prized machines is a limited edition Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse, a car worth around $3 million, known for its breathtaking speed and sleek design. Jordan also owns a custom McLaren P, one GTR, a Ferrari LaFerrari, and several rare Rolls-Royces. Each car is not just a mode of transport, but a symbol of power, precision, and success. But cars are just part of the story. Jordan's watch collection rivals his garage in value and exclusivity. He owns a $1.25 million Richard Mille RM 1103 Pink Panther, a masterpiece crafted with diamonds and cutting-edge materials, a bold statement of taste and wealth. Other watches include rare Rolex Daytonas and Audemars Piguet Royal Oaks, all customized and curated to reflect his refined yet bold style. Jordan's obsession with these ultra-luxe items goes beyond mere indulgence. Each car and watch sends a clear message about his position in the elite world of wealth and influence. Exclusivity is key. They embody not just wealth, but carefully cultivated power and legacy. Yet, this raises intriguing questions. Are these extravagant possessions symbols of achievement or excess? And how do these acquisitions shape the image of a man known not only as a sports legend, but a billionaire lifestyle icon? Michael Jordan's off-court life has been filled with as much drama and complexity as his legendary basketball career. His first long-term relationship and eventual marriage was with Juanita Vinoy in 1989. The couple had 3 children together, Jeffrey, Marcus, and Jasmine. For years, they appeared to be the perfect celebrity couple, embodying the American dream. However, behind closed doors, their marriage endured years of struggles with infidelity rumors, intense media scrutiny, and the unique pressures that come with Jordan's superstar status. By 2002, cracks showed as the couple announced an official separation, sparking widespread speculation and tabloid frenzy. Although they briefly reconciled, the relationship couldn't withstand the pressures, culminating in a highly publicized divorce finalized in 2006. The divorce was one of the most expensive of its time, reportedly costing Juanita a staggering $168 million settlement. It revealed the immense personal cost that fame and fortune can bring, even to those seemingly on top of the world. Adding to the legal storms, Jordan faced a paternity lawsuit that threatened his family's image. Carla Knuffel claimed Jordan fathered her child from an alleged affair in 1991. The case dragged on for years, garnering far-reaching media attention and casting a shadow over Jordan's carefully maintained reputation. Ultimately, DNA tests proved Jordan was not the father, but the scandal exposed just how vulnerable even the most guarded lives can be when money and celebrity are involved. Not long after, Jordan found new love. In 2007, he met Yvette Prieto, a Cuban-American model, during a night out in Miami. Their romance was swift and passionate, culminating in a grand wedding in Palm Beach in 2013, attended by celebrities and sports legends alike. Together, they welcomed twin daughters, Victoria and Isabel, in 2014, bringing new joy and stability to Jordan's personal life. Despite this seemingly happy turn, Jordan's love life continues to be subject to public fascination, with rumors and whispers about past affairs still stirring curiosity. His journey through love, heartbreak, and legal challenges reflects an intensely human narrative, a man who has experienced as much emotional turmoil as triumph, showing that even the most untouchable legends face real-life struggles. This chapter of Jordan's life pushes us to ask, how does a man who dominated on the court handle the complexities of love, loyalty, and family under an unrelenting public gaze? And how much of his personal story remains hidden behind the bright lights and trophies? Michael Jordan's legacy is not just shaped by his athletic prowess, but by a deeply human experience, one marked by love lost, battles fought in courtrooms, and the quest for lasting happiness amid global fame. Michael Jordan's career wasn't a straight shot to glory. It was marked by 3 unexpected retirements, each steeped in mystery, speculation, and personal hardship. These breaks from basketball left fans and the media searching for answers, pondering what really drove the GOAT away from the game he dominated. The first retirement came shockingly in 1993 at the height of his career, shortly after winning 3 consecutive NBA championships. Jordan shocked the world by stepping away to pursue professional baseball. Many speculated that the death of his father earlier that year was the emotional catalyst. James Jordan's tragic murder had left Michael devastated, and some believe that baseball was a tribute to his father's own baseball dreams. Yet whispers circulated about possible fatigue, personal disillusionment with basketball politics, and swirling gambling rumors. Then in 1995, Jordan made a dramatic return to the NBA with a simple 2-word press release: "I'm back." This comeback sparked one of the most thrilling chapters in sports history, culminating in another 3 consecutive championship titles. But despite this triumphant return, Jordan shocked fans again in 1999 when he announced his second retirement. This time, the reasons seemed layered, a mix of physical wear, personal priorities, and lingering controversies regarding his off-court life. Yet, Jordan's retirements weren't over. In 2001, he took the court once more, this time with the Washington Wizards, in an effort to prove he still had what it took. Though impressive, this final stint was a shadow of his former glory. In 2003, he retired for the last time, closing the chapter on one of sports' most phenomenal careers. These retirements sparked countless theories. Was it the burden of fame and personal loss, financial motivations, hidden betrayals, or family conflicts? The true reasons remain partly veiled by legendary status and controlled media narratives. What's certain is that each retirement left a lasting mark, adding layers of mystery and humanity to an icon often seen as untouchable. Jordan's career was not just about basketball, but a dramatic saga of triumph, pain, and resilience. If Michael Jordan's life teaches us anything, it's that beneath every empire lies secrets, struggles, and surprises waiting to be uncovered. Ready to dive deeper into the world of luxury, power, and untold stories? Don't miss what's coming next. The journey into the hidden lives of the ultra-wealthy continues, just one click away.